Hello everyone, my name is Yellow and welcome back to another episode of Before the Match. And yeah, this is just another quick recap of the week that the Amazing H has had in the TWF League and figuring out how the match that he's about to play comes about. So, this is it. This is all the promos that went down in the league and yeah, it's probably going to be a long one because the promos I cut were pretty long, so sorry for that in advance. But anyway, I hope you enjoy it, so let's get to it. The Amazing H makes his way down to the ring holding a bag of hair. Amazites, I did it! H holds up the bag of hair and the crowd erupts in cheers. This bag contains the hair of our general manager Muuuftah. I came down here a few days ago and told you that my hair wasn't leaving my head. Did I lie? I don't think I did. The match I had at WrestleMania against Muuuftah was the toughest match I've ever had, and I came out on top. I slammed Muuuftah's head into a steel chair, I slammed him through a ladder using my finisher, and even clotheslined him from the apron through a table. All of the weapons of TLC were used against Muuuftah, and once he was down and out, I climbed up a ladder and took down the briefcase containing a razor. The rest is history. H holds up the bag of hair again, smiling. So what's next for the Amazing H? Right now, I'm just going to sit back and relax. My future here in TWF has been left wide open and it looks great. Should I challenge for a championship? Should I continue the way I'm going and continue to take down everyone on this roster one by one? I don't know. All I do know is my reign of terror will not stop. No matter who I fight next, know this. I am still in the leg breaking business and you will be next. This is a message to the TWF roster. I'm coming for you. H leaves the ring and returns to the back. Alex Frost walks out at H smiling. Hey Mr. Amazing! Saw what you did out there and I liked what I saw. You used those weapons with skill. I mean, I thought I knew how to use everything to my advantage, but you showed me some new things that have crawled and latched on my brain forever. He laughs and pats H on the shoulder. The Amazing H is not only well dressed, but he's able to shave our boss's head. The Amazing H has a huge grin on his face. Alex, my man, I'm glad you liked what you saw. You see this bag of hair I've got here? This is my trophy. I want you to have it. H passes the bag to Alex. Frost looks around and then points towards himself with a surprised expression. You want to give little old me Muuuftah's hair? He laughs and gladly accepts the bag before grabbing a handful of the hair and forming it into a mustache. How do I look? Frost tries to make a model pose but gives up the idea. Since you let me fulfill a goal of my strange head, how can I repay the man of the hour? I can go play a serenade. Oh! Or I can go jump off a really tall object. Maybe put someone through a fire table. I know! Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Us devilishly handsome chaps can't walk around backstage without being hassled by someone or another. I didn't think I would ever do this, but we should form a tag team. The Amazing H and Alex Frost, side by side, hand in hand against the world. The TWF roster wouldn't know what's hit it. What do you say? Frost hugs H and picks him up off his feet. Whoa! He starts spinning around and around. Who's gonna stop us? Absolutely no one! You can laugh all you want. In fact, suck it up while you can. We all know if you stepped into the ring with me, I'd beat you so hard it might actually turn you sane. Except Muuuftah, it seems. How's that bald head treating you? Honestly, I'm surprised you can even walk right now, considering the beating I just gave you out there. I know you have a tag partner, Leather King or whatever his name is. I've beat you once, and I feel pretty confident that Alex here could do the same. How about a tag team match? The newly formed tag team of the Amazing H and Alex Frost versus Leather King and Bald Man McGee. Good of you to defend your boyfriend like that. Since my partner Shadow isn't here right now, I'll accept that offer on behalf of both of us. See you next week, bro. The Amazing H stares down Muuuftah until he's out of eyesight. Alex, it looks like we've got a match. H high-fives Alex. We've got some tactics to sort out. H and Alex leave the area and walk into H's locker room. The Amazing H makes his way down to the ring. You know, I come out here week after week and people still don't really know what to think of me. When I first appeared here, I came out to mixed reactions. I walked down the ramp and I could see the looks on people's faces. Who's this guy? There's a clown in TWF? and I began to unravel the character that I am. That very first time I walked down here, I said I was going to break Vinny's legs. As soon as I said that, you guys began to boo me. You've seen the match I put on with Vinny, and then you've seen the type of fighter I am. I'm tactical, I stalk and pray and strike right when my opponents are least expecting it. And although I lost my first match here, where's Vinny? I haven't seen him. Have you seen Vinny? Crowd began no chant. Vinny has disappeared from this league. A guy who everyone thought was going to be the top guy around here. He left after facing me. Did I make him leave? Probably not. But I doubt he would want to step in the ring with me again. But after that match, I was called out by Dark Thunder. He thought he was tough shit. He thought that since I lost my match, he could take me down. See, I don't like getting called out. It's a waste of everyone's time. I would need to come out here, either agree to the challenge or say no. I like to pick my own opponents. I don't like people wanting to call me out. I look through the roster, pick someone who I feel deserves to be beaten, and then I take them down. But since I was still new around here, I accepted the challenge and told everyone exactly what I was going to do to Dark. You guys loved it. I was surprised at first. You guys loved hearing me threaten Dark, telling him that I was going to break his legs and all that other stuff I said to him, and everyone here began chanting my name. Amazing Age chants. So that left me with two thoughts. Either you people didn't like Dark, or you people began to warm to me. Or both. I defeated Dark, nearly breaking his legs, and at that point I knew I had found my people. You started coming to events with your faces painted, you held up signs with my name on. I knew I had found a home. But let's continue this story. Just a day later, after my match with Dark, I issued an open challenge. I said that anyone could come down to the ring and call me out. Supernatural Drag stepped up, and then I decided he was a worthy opponent and had a match with him. The match went back and forth, and Teddy managed to pick up the win somehow. By far my most embarrassing loss in this league to happen. But you guys stuck with me still, even when I called out the GM of this show, Muuuftah. I pulled out a razor and said I was going to shave his head, and then, just like fireworks, you all exploded. You all wanted to see the match, and the match did happen at the very first TWF pay-per-view, WrestleMania. I defeated Muuuftah with ease, pulled down the briefcase container razor and shaved his head. And you were all still cheering for me. You are amazing, chant. And now I have another match scheduled for this week, a rematch of sorts. I was happily trying to talk to Alex backstage. You all know Alex, right? Anyway, we were thinking of becoming a tag team when all of a sudden Baldman McGee came prancing in with a shaved head, saying that it was a fluke and that it wouldn't happen again. So I had an idea to challenge Muuuftah and his tag team partner Shadow to a tag team match against myself and Alex. He accepted, as I knew he would. For all you people who don't already know, our GM Muuuftah thinks he's a top guy around here. He doesn't like sitting around in the back all day. He constantly tries to prove that he can wrestle. Yet, he lost his first match in a tag team match, and he lost against me, so why should I be scared of facing him again? I'm facing a tag team which has never won, and a guy I've already beat, and I'm not doing it alone. Everyone knows how good I am in this ring. I proved myself at Mania, but my tag team partner Alex has never had a match yet here in TWF. I'll admit, I haven't even seen him wrestle, but I've seen that look in his eyes, the same look I had. He's hungry, and just like me, he's not interested in titles. He's not interested in winning matches. Just like me, all he wants to do is hurt people. That's what brought us together. That and his face paint. All tag teams like to have a leader, but we aren't trying to break new grounds. We are here to hurt people, and hurting people is what we are going to do. Starting with Muuuftah and Shadow, we are painted crazy, and we are coming for you. H's music hits, he smiles, drops the mic, and returns backstage. Painted Crazy's theme hits, and they make their way down to the ring. The Amazing H picks up a microphone. People of the TWF universe, we have some news. Our GM, Baldilocks, has stated that our match is not only going to be an Extreme Rules match now, but if we use the weapons, we can't get future title shots for the currently vacated tag belts. This is typical Muuuftah, trying to give himself an advantage to pick up the win, yet he forgot something. We, points at himself and Alex, don't care about championships. As I've said before, we both have no interest in becoming champions around here. All we've ever wanted to do was hurt people, which is what we're going to do this Saturday when Painted Crazy take down Muuuftah and Shadow. H passes the mic to Alex. Alex takes the mic and walks around the ring. So let's face it, you've given us the chance to not only play with the fun toys you've allowed and compete for the tag team thingamabobs, or used my beloved objects in a crushing and breaking both of you until you can't move for no title opportunities? Well, the choice is simple. You two get to become our new playthings, because at the end of the day, what matters isn't whether we get titles, but that we've broken you. Frost laughs manically as he hands the mic to H. Exactly right. Now let's take a second to talk about Muuuftah and Shadow. Muuuftah, I know how you wrestle. At WrestleMania, simply put, I dominated. But I did manage to learn a few things from wrestling you. I learned that big guys aren't as tough as they seem. I learned that I'm actually pretty good with weapons. So deciding to face me again, with more weapons for me to break over you, probably wasn't the wisest decision. And finally, I learned that your main purpose here isn't to look after the people in this league. You want everyone to bow down to you, to worship you, and that just isn't gonna happen. I've beat you once already, and together, Painted Crazy will take you and your partner Shadow down. Oh yeah, Shadow? His name is quite literally perfect for him. He has one loss here, and that is it. He's been a Shadow here ever since. H passes the mic back to Alex. Alex takes the mic and sits up on top of the turnbuckle. My twisted little mind has been thinking while H has been talking. Muuuftah and his little Shadow will be nothing in this ring. If H can put down the bald one, then what makes it difficult to put down his Shadow? Because there's two of us and only 1.5 of you. With H's fine ability to break their legs and my ability to make you stay down, it's a no-brainer that you two will see what Frost and H can do firsthand. Alex hits himself with the mic a couple of times before extending his arm with the mic in his hand for H to take. Painted Crazy does not have a leader. We are two men who joined forces to beat people down. This Saturday, that will happen when we destroy Muuuftah and Shadow. We are Painted Crazy, and in Pained, we trust. H smiles, puts the microphone down in the ring, and Painted Crazy return backstage. And that is it. That is everything that's happened to the Amazing H this week. So, as you can work out, I now have a tag team partner in Alex Frost, and we have an Extreme Rules match against Muuuftah and Shadow, where if we use the weapons, we can't get future title shots. So, will we use the weapons for the match? I don't know, you're gonna have to see. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, please hit up that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.